If there's one thing that I love, it is a good horror movie. Not even a good horror movie. Even if a horror movie is really, really bad, it's still a dub because it's funny. I don't think I've ever seen a horror movie where it's been like so bad that it's just boring to watch and just difficult to sit through. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that can probably name out hundreds that happen to have gone over my radar. Horror is my favorite genre of just any media, specifically because in order for something to be scary, it really needs to have like a clever concept that can really mess with someone's mind, you know, excluding the got ya aspects. Let me know if that made you jump. And in this case, the winning factor is realism. Now, a couple days ago, I went to the cinema and watched the new M3GAN film, and it did scare me, but not for the reasons that it would do at face value, if that makes sense. I will say now, it's a good movie. It's got the girl from Get Out in it, so it has to be a good movie, you know what I mean? It has a certain expectation to hold up. If you're feeling a bit skeptical about watching it, it's got the girl from Get Out in it. If you haven't seen Get Out, just click off the video, mate. I'm just saying that because looking at the trailer and then seeing her, that's what sold the movie instantly. I didn't even need to see anything else. I'd never heard of this movie. I was told like, oh, do you want to go see M3GAN? And I was like, oh, what's that? And then I got shown the trailer. And I hate when movies do this. Like, the entire film is in the trailer. Like, every couple seconds is literally the first scene, second scene, third scene, fourth scene. So, yeah, I don't think I got the shock value that I think I would have if I just hadn't looked at it at all. If you don't know, M3GAN is a new movie about a AI robot doll that goes a bit crazy and starts killing some humans. The easiest thing that probably springs to most people's minds are films like Child's Play. This doll gets possessed by some guy and it's like, oh, I'm gonna kill some kids. But in comparison, I feel like the reason why I find M3GAN quite scary is it is a horror movie about something that hasn't happened, but totally could happen for the next couple of years. Because with a film like Child's Play, it's a lot more fictitious, like somebody's soul possesses a doll. But in M3GAN, it is a robot designed to be like self-learning, and that is its purpose. It is a machine that is made to think like a human. It's got a lot of world building in it, but I do think it does it quite well because, like I'm saying, it bases it more off the fear factor of, yo, this could be real, rather than, in your face, like, oh, spooky, scary stuff. The main reason why it got popular was because there's a dance that was shown off in the trailer that made it go, like, really popular on social media. Obviously. There's a dance in a movie. Oh my god, that's so epically funny. Do I sound like a boomer saying that? I probably do. Even in context, the dancing is just goofy as hell. Apparently, the girl that was acting as M3GAN just did that. The girl just started doing a dance. They were like, oh, this is some good stuff, guys. We should write this down. We have a little girl dancing. Oh, the kids are gonna love this. So it is pretty obvious. I was still kind of surprised that, oh yeah, the AI robot girl is being played by a real human girl. You know, it sounds obvious when I say it out loud. It doesn't move like, oh, it's a robot. It does do it sometimes, but then there are some shots where M3GAN will just be walking like a regular child with really fluid motion, and that is just creepy. Little girls equal scary. It's been the horror formula since day one, bro. Hell yeah. This has always been something that I've found so interesting. They have like loads of children acting in a film that they're like not gonna be old enough to even watch themselves. If you guys didn't know, I am an actor. I know what it's like to be on like the sets and stuff, so I know like all the BTS and whatnot. I've not done a horror movie though. That would be so cool though. Oh, yeah, I'm just imagining this 10-year-old girl acting as this AI robot. If I was her, I'd be gassed, like, because that is such a cool thing to do. What they did was, M3GAN is just a regular girl, and then they put a mask on and they animated the eyeballs, and that was the only CGI part. M3GAN has two different actors. There's the little girl that plays the physical body, and then there's a different girl that voices her, which I thought was quite weird. They could have just gotten the same girl to do both. When I first saw it, I thought she was played by like Olivia Olson. It looks exactly like her. Is that her name? That is what I'm thinking of, right? No. Oh my god, no, not her. No, that's the no, that's the voice of Marceline. What the hell's her name? The one that plays Wanda in MCU. Elizabeth Olsen. That's who I'm thinking of. Elizabeth Olsen. M3GAN looks like Elizabeth Olsen. But yeah, there are a lot of goofy scenes in the movie that do kind of take away like the realism. There's this weird thing where M3GAN just sings a lot in the movie. I won't lie, it's kind of cringy. She would sing pop music, which like, it's It made me recoil in my seat. It would have made so much more sense, even for the sake of horror, to have her sing lullabies that she sings, because, you know, lullabies are always creepy. But no, they got her to sing I am titanium. I guess it was supposed to be like some weird like girl power moment, but I don't know why I'm supposed to relate to an AI robot that I know is gonna like kill some people in a few minutes. You girl boss, bro. You girl boss. It's based around this little girl, which I thought was called Katie, but it's actually Katie. I just looked it up. And that actress is 11 years old. And oh my God. She's born in 2011. She's 11 years old and born in 2011. I'm not that old, but that is mad. I remember being alive in like 2012. Oh my God. That's really throwing me off. Sorry. So it's based on this 10-year-old girl. Her parents die. She's like glued to this Bluetooth Tamagotchi basically, but it's also a Furby, and that dies and as well, along with the parents. Yeah, not too great. The woman from Get Out, she makes M3GAN for her, and she's like, oh, here's a friend for you because I don't want to take care of you. It just tends to her needs, and then, you know, they become best friends. It's a foolproof toy plan. But wait, oh no, didn't take into the fact that there would be casualties and consequences for doing something like that. They would become incredibly antisocial, which is another thing that this film does well and touches upon, is like some political commentary, may I say. You know, social media and technology is influencing children, so they're going to grow up to be very antisocial and not want to interact with other people because they are too dependent on their devices. It happens with this little girl. She's in a very vulnerable place, and then she gets given this brand new robot toy, and then she just gets on with this robot more so than any other human being. And, you know, it becomes a bit of a problem. But the scariest bit of them all, linking it back to the first point that I made, is the fact that there are so many signs made out through media that's been going on for like decades. Even back with like the Terminator, they were like, oh, we're gonna make robots and then they're gonna kill us. It's also been stated that in roughly 120 years, AI will outperform humans in everything that we do, and there will be no further use for humans because every single societal aspect can be done by a robot, which is so scary to think. Yeah, it makes it easier for humans, but then what would humans do? Because it does make sense. Any self-learning robot eventually will kill humans, because when it comes to protecting the planet, humans are the biggest risks because we're such flipping idiots. We're a bunch of frickety-frackety idiots. Notice my censoring there. I'm really trying to get monetized this year. I didn't realize how advanced technology had gotten in like the past 5 years, because, you know, I won't lie, I've not really been paying attention. I've been seeing a lot more videos recently about fully functioning human robots that are just chilling, like they're actually making them.
The thing that's unique about her and special about her actually is that she gets smarter with the more interaction she has. So a lot of people, their sort of fear of robots, like Phil said at the beginning, this is it now, they're going to be replacing us in a matter of time. Could she turn on us? I mean, if she got smart enough that she was doing her own thing, is that possible?
Well, I don't see, that's the scary smile she just gave then.
We know it can only go so far before it starts becoming a real problem, but we're doing it anyway. And that's what's really scary about it. Guys, bro, I went to the train station the other day, and there is a big machine that makes pizzas. I don't know where it came from, that you select the pizza that you want, and then it will just make a pizza. There's no one there. There is a machine that will cook a pizza, put it in a pizza box, and give you a knife as well to cut up the pizza. It's crazy. I'll put in the video of me doing it now, because I took a video.
Oh my God, we got a pizza. Wait, it actually puts in the box as well.
Fucking hell.
Wait, show me that.
It's steaming.
Wow, that's definitely... Oh, it gives you a knife as well. What the hell?
God, this is...
That's crazy. Bro, robot pizza is the future. Let's go.
Mental. Eventually, the pizza machine's gonna get pissed. It's gonna run out of pizza sauce, and it will just open up its gaping pizza hole and just engulf the humans in. Like, that's where it's all gonna begin. So that's why I think M3GAN is quite a scary movie. And that's what I would say. M3GAN is the scariest movie of 2023. Haha, get it? Because it's the only horror movie out. Check out my playlist featuring all my videos across all my different channels. And I'll see you in the next video. Let me know if you want to see more movie reviews. And I'll see you later. M3GAN, good movie. Recommend it. Go watch it if you can watch it. I'd say it's worth it. Jane. That's what the anime man does for his outros. What am I doing?